Hey there, welcome back to Digital Marketing, Stuff That Matters. Today we're going to address a topic that came up in a Facebook group that I participate in. Why are best customers the engine that drives your growth? Why indeed? So let's parse this up a bit. First of all, let's talk about best customers. A common mistake I see made by businesses is that they are targeting the middle of the bell curve. The bell curve represents the totality of all customers for your product and service. It compares the number of customers with their average spend. The middle of the curve, the highest spot in the bell curve, is where most of the customers are, but it's not where most of the money is. There are outliers, people who only buy your product or service rarely. And there are the other outliers, the people who buy your product or service all the time. This is true in every business category. A small percentage of customers generates the majority of the value in the category. It's a variation on the 80-20 rule. 20% of customers are driving 80% of revenue in the category. These are what I call best customers. Before we get into best customers, please take a moment to subscribe and smash the bell so you get notified when we publish more content like this video. Now, if you are targeting the middle of the bell curve, you are targeting the most potential customers, but all the marketing in the world won't change their needs. Reality is it's very difficult to get them to buy more. Now, if your customer base has a disproportionate share of best customers, then your business is going to do much better. All other things being equal, if you have the same number of customers, but your customers are more likely to be best customers, you're going to get more revenue. So targeting these best customers is very important. They're best customers because they have an inordinate impact on category revenue. They are the engine that drives your business. The second reason why best customers drive your business is loyalty. You've probably seen reports around that describe how 5% improvement in loyalty will generate a 20% to a 95% increase in net present value of your customer base. Why such a large range? Well, that large range is a function of whether or not your customers are being marketed to and whether or not your customer base has a disproportionate percentage of best customers. Because a loyal customer from the middle of the bell curve is still not going to generate nearly as much revenue as a loyal customer who's a best customer. Remember what I said, all the marketing in the world won't change their needs. So how do they generate so much revenue? Well, there are 5 ways that loyal customers generate revenue. First and foremost, the longer they stay with you, the more return you're getting on the acquisition cost. Your acquisition cost is being paid back over and over again. Secondly, loyal customers cost less to service. They know how your product or service works. They're less likely to call your support desk. They're less likely to generate a ticket. They just understand how it works. So it costs you less to service loyal customers. Third, they are much more likely to buy more products and services from you. There's a simple reason for this. If they're loyal to you and they recognize you, then the know, like, and trust factor is built up. They know you, they like you, they trust you. When you send a sales message out to them, they're frankly more likely to see it. Your message stands out in the overwhelming wash of advertising and marketing that everybody's exposed to. Since loyal customers are more likely to see your message, they're more likely to buy additional products or services from you. And if they are a heavy category user, then their needs are significant, and this means that they have room to grow their relationship with you. This is the area where best customers have the most impact. Then fourth, you don't need to bribe them. They understand their value, your value proposition. They understand why you make sense for them. They understand how you are solving their problems. As a result, they're more prepared to pay full price, and you don't have to bribe them to buy again. And finally, the fifth reason why these loyal best customers are your engine driver is that these loyal customers are much more likely to advocate for you. They're much more likely to tell their friends, tell their associates, tell whomever will listen what a great solution you are for their problem. I think that everyone will agree that word of mouth is the most cost-effective way to acquire new customers. Word of mouth, positive word of mouth from your existing customers efficiently generates new customers who often reflect and resemble your best customers. So let's recap the 5 ways best customers drive growth. 1, increased revenue after acquisition costs. 2, lower service costs. They know how it works. 3, they are more likely to buy other products and services from you. 4, you don't need to bribe them to buy from you again. And 5, they advocate for you. Hopefully you now understand why best customers are the engine that drive your growth. If you found this video valuable, please like it below and subscribe to our channel for more content just like this.